Have you ever found yourself scrolling online, late at night perhaps, searching for that one simple trick, that one overlooked natural remedy that could unlock a new level of health? We see these claims everywhere, don't we? The secret to boundless energy, the kitchen cure for chronic ailments. And today we're looking at one that's been making the rounds. Okra water. You've probably heard the buzz, maybe seen a video or two suggesting that this humble vegetable, often relegated to a stew or a gumbo, might hold transformative health powers when simply soaked in water. But here's a question I want you to ponder right from the start. In our quest for better health, are we sometimes too quick to grasp at simple solutions, hoping for a miracle in a glass? What if the real story behind these trends, like okra water, is more nuanced, more complex than a catchy headline might suggest? Could it be that while there might be some truth, the full picture is being overlooked, potentially leading us down a path of false hope, or worse, distracting us from proven health strategies? Today, we're not just going to list benefits. No, we're going to dig deeper. We're going to ask the tough questions. Is okra water truly a forgotten secret to vitality? Or is it another example of a natural food being perhaps a little overhyped? And more importantly, what should you really do with this information for your own health journey? If you're new here and you appreciate a health discussion that goes beyond the surface, that encourages critical thinking, do consider liking this video and subscribing. We're building a community dedicated to understanding our health more deeply. Let us know in the comments where you're watching from. It's always fascinating to see how far these health conversations reach. So, one of the first things you'll hear about okra water is its antioxidant content. The claim is that it's incredibly rich in these compounds: flavonoids, polyphenols, vitamins A and C, all working to fight off oxidative stress caused by those pesky free radicals. We're told this cellular damage is linked to aging, inflammation, and even serious diseases. And yes, studies, like one from 2019 in the journal Antioxidants, do confirm okra pods have these compounds, and their activity might even increase when infused in water. Another review from 2021 suggests antioxidant-rich foods like okra can support overall wellness. But let's pause here. Did you know that your body is already equipped with its own powerful antioxidant systems? And that a vast array of common fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds are also brimming with these protective compounds? Think about berries, dark leafy greens, beans, even spices like turmeric and cinnamon. The question then becomes, is okra water offering something uniquely powerful here? Or is it just one more way to get antioxidants that you could easily obtain, perhaps more effectively, from a balanced, varied diet? You see, while the idea of giving your body a powerful shield with okra water sounds appealing, relying heavily on one single source for antioxidants might be a bit like putting all your eggs in one basket. What if the real magic isn't in the okra water itself, but in the broader principle of consuming a diverse range of plant foods? Could it be that the focus on okra water specifically distracts from the more fundamental and, dare I say, more impactful advice of eating a rainbow of foods every day? If you've been feeling that oxidative stress might be an issue for you, perhaps experiencing premature aging signs or chronic fatigue, is reaching for okra water the primary solution? Or should we first look at the entirety of your diet and lifestyle? It's something to consider, isn't it? While a glass of okra water certainly won't hurt in this regard and might contribute a little, let's not elevate it to a status it perhaps hasn't fully earned in the grand scheme of antioxidant protection. Next, We often hear about okra water's anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation, as many of you know, is a silent culprit behind so many health woes: joint pain, gut issues, even heart disease. The narrative is that okra water, with its bioactive compounds, can calm this inflammation, soothe tissues, and offer relief for conditions like arthritis or IBS. The mucilage, that slimy texture, is said to coat the gut. And yes, there's research, like a 2020 study in biomedicine and pharmacotherapy on animal models, showing okra extracts can reduce inflammation markers. But here's where we need to apply some critical thought. Animal studies, while valuable, don't always translate directly to human health. The doses used in research might be far higher than what you'd get from a daily glass of okra water. And while the idea of a gentle, plant-based way to find relief is comforting, what if this oversimplifies the complex nature of chronic inflammation? Think about it. Inflammation is often a symptom of deeper imbalances. Poor diet, chronic stress, lack of sleep, environmental toxins. These are powerful drivers of inflammation. Could it be that while okra water might offer a mild soothing effect, it's not addressing the root causes? If you're struggling with persistent joint pain or digestive distress, is it truly wise to pin your hopes on okra water alone? Or should your first step be a comprehensive look at your entire lifestyle with your healthcare provider? What if relying on okra water gives a false sense of security, delaying more impactful interventions? For instance, an anti-inflammatory diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids, colorful vegetables, and lean proteins, combined with stress management techniques and regular exercise, has a much larger body of evidence supporting its effectiveness. So while okra water might be a small, potentially helpful adjunct, it's crucial not to see it as a primary solution for significant inflammatory conditions. Are you perhaps looking for an easy fix when a more comprehensive approach is what's truly needed? The conversation around okra water invariably turns to digestion. Its mucilage, that soluble fiber, is praised for soothing the digestive tract, promoting regular bowel movements, and even acting as a prebiotic to feed good gut bacteria. We hear it can help with constipation, IBS, bloating. And a 2018 study in Food Science and Nutrition did find okra's mucilage improved stool consistency. This sounds promising, doesn't it? But let's ask ourselves, is okra the only or even the best source of soluble fiber and prebiotics? Consider foods like oats, psyllium husk, apples, beans, flax seeds, and chicory root, all well established for their digestive benefits. The recommended daily fiber intake for adults is around 25 to 38 grams. How much fiber are you actually getting from a typical serving of okra water? It's likely a small fraction of your daily needs. So while the mucilage in okra water might offer some gentle, soothing effects, could an overemphasis on it lead you to neglect other, more potent fiber sources? If you're experiencing persistent digestive issues, like chronic constipation or bloating, these can sometimes be signs of underlying conditions that need proper diagnosis. Could relying on okra water as a primary remedy mask these symptoms or delay you from seeking appropriate medical advice? For instance, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth or food intolerances can cause bloating and discomfort, and okra water isn't going to resolve those. A truly healthy gut microbiome is built on a variety of fibers and fermented foods, not just one type from one source. If your digestion feels off, perhaps the question isn't just, should I drink okra water, but am I getting enough diverse fiber? Am I managing stress? Am I properly hydrated? And have I ruled out other potential issues. It's about the whole picture, not just one component. Then there's the claim that okra water can stabilize blood glucose levels, a point of great interest for those with prediabetes or diabetes. The soluble fiber and polyphenols are said to slow sugar absorption and improve insulin sensitivity. Studies like one from 2017 in PLOS1 and a 2020 review are often cited. Now, managing blood sugar is absolutely critical, and any natural aid would be welcome. But we must tread very carefully here. Diabetes is a serious medical condition. While fiber in general does play a beneficial role in slowing glucose absorption, is okra water a powerful enough intervention to make a significant clinical difference for someone with diabetes? Could the suggestion that it prevents those sudden spikes and crashes, or is a tool to help stabilize blood sugar, give a false sense of security, potentially leading someone to be less diligent with their prescribed medications, diet, or glucose monitoring? This is where the concerned part of our tone really comes in. If you have diabetes or prediabetes, your primary strategy should always be guided by your doctor or a registered dietitian. This will involve a carefully planned diet, regular exercise, medication if prescribed, and consistent blood sugar monitoring. Attributing significant blood sugar control to okra water alone could be misleading and potentially dangerous. What if someone starts relying on it and sees their HbA1c levels worsen? The impact of okra water is likely to be modest at best compared to established medical and lifestyle interventions. So, if you're considering it, please discuss it with your healthcare provider first, and never, ever use it as a replacement for your prescribed treatment plan. Is the allure of a natural solution perhaps blinding us to the necessity of proven medical care in this instance? Promoting heart health is another banner under which okra water marches. Lowering cholesterol due to its soluble fiber, protecting blood vessels with antioxidants, improving circulation. These are the proclaimed benefits. A 2014 study in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry on rats and a 2021 review are mentioned as support. Again, let's apply our discerning lens. Soluble fiber from many sources is well known to help manage cholesterol. Antioxidants, as we discussed, are widespread in a plant-rich diet. So, what unique advantage does okra water offer? While it might contribute, is it the hero for heart health it's sometimes made out to be? Consider the established pillars of heart health. A diet low in saturated and trans fats, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Regular physical activity, maintaining a healthy weight, not smoking, managing stress, and controlling blood pressure and cholesterol, often with medication if lifestyle changes aren't enough. Could an overemphasis on okra water make these foundational, evidence-based strategies seem less important? If you're concerned about your heart health, are you focusing on these major levers, or are you perhaps hoping that a simple drink can do the heavy lifting? What if the modest benefits of okra water are overshadowed by other lifestyle factors that are not being addressed? For example, someone drinking okra water but still consuming a diet high in processed foods and unhealthy fats is unlikely to see significant heart health improvements. It's about a comprehensive strategy, not just one isolated intervention. The idea that okra water flushes out the kidneys due to its diuretic properties, helping to eliminate uric acid and prevent kidney stones, is another common claim, with a 2015 study in the Saudi Pharmaceutical Journal cited. Proper kidney function is vital, and natural diuretics can play a role. But let's be realistic. Your kidneys are incredibly efficient organs designed to filter waste. The most important thing for kidney health is adequate hydration with plain water, managing blood pressure, and controlling blood sugar if you have diabetes. Are we overstating okra water's role here? Could the term flushes out the kidneys imply a detoxification power that isn't fully substantiated for this specific preparation? If you have existing kidney disease or are prone to kidney stones, it's crucial to follow your doctor's advice. Some types of kidney stones, for instance, are related to oxalate intake, and okra does contain oxalates. While soaking might reduce them, it's a consideration. What if, for certain individuals, increasing okra intake without medical guidance could be counterproductive? The key message for kidney health is usually abundant hydration with water and managing underlying conditions. While okra water might contribute to hydration and offer a mild diuretic effect, it's unlikely to be a game changer for kidney health on its own. And for those with specific kidney concerns, caution and medical advice are paramount. Are we perhaps attributing too much cleansing power to a simple vegetable infusion? Feeling tired? Okra water is sometimes presented as an energy booster, credited to its hydration properties and blood sugar regulation, along with its vitamin and mineral content. A 2018 nutrient study on okra extract and hydration and energy is noted. Who doesn't want more energy? But let's dissect this. Hydration is key for energy, yes, but plain water hydrates you perfectly well. The concept of structured water from okra being more easily absorbed is an interesting theory, but it's not mainstream science with robust, universally accepted evidence. Stable blood sugar, as we discussed, is important for sustained energy, but the impact of okra water here is likely modest. If you're chronically fatigued, there could be many underlying reasons: iron deficiency, thyroid issues, poor sleep, chronic stress, an inadequate diet overall, or even depression. Could relying on okra water for an energy boost prevent you from investigating and addressing these more significant root causes? What if the perceived energy boost is simply due to better hydration or a placebo effect? While vitamins and minerals in okra contribute to overall health, the amounts in okra water might not be substantial enough to cause a dramatic surge in energy for most people, especially if their diet is already reasonably balanced. If fatigue is a persistent problem, isn't it more prudent to seek a comprehensive evaluation rather than just hoping okra water will solve it? The promise of radiant skin, shiny hair, and strong nails from okra water often comes up, linked to vitamin C for collagen, B vitamins, zinc, magnesium, and its internal moisturizing effect. A 2020 Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology study on okra extract and skin improvements is referenced. The beauty from within concept is valid. What you consume absolutely affects your outward appearance. Vitamin C is crucial for collagen, and other micronutrients play roles. But again, are we singling out okra water unnecessarily? A diet rich in a variety of fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, and proteins will provide a broad spectrum of these beauty-boosting nutrients. How much vitamin C, zinc, or magnesium are you truly getting from okra water compared to, say, a serving of bell peppers, a handful of nuts, or a piece of fish? Could the focus on okra water for beauty distract from other essential practices like adequate sleep, stress management, sun protection, and a consistent skincare routine? While okra water might contribute some hydration and a few nutrients, it's unlikely to be a magic bullet for transforming your skin, hair, and nails if other foundational aspects are neglected. If you're noticing issues like brittle nails, hair loss, or dull skin, these can sometimes indicate nutritional deficiencies or other health concerns that warrant a deeper look. Is okra water the most potent solution, or one small piece of a much larger puzzle? We also hear claims about okra water boosting immunity and supporting hormonal balance and fertility, especially for women. These are significant areas of health, and it's tempting to believe a simple remedy can offer profound benefits. But let's be measured. For immunity, a robust immune system is built on a foundation of good nutrition, adequate sleep, stress management, and regular exercise. While vitamin C and antioxidants from okra water could play a very small supporting role, they are unlikely to be primary drivers of immune strength compared to these larger lifestyle factors. What if focusing on okra water gives a false sense of protection during cold and flu season, leading to neglect of more proven preventative measures? For hormonal balance and fertility, these are incredibly complex areas. Phytoestrogens can have mild effects, but their impact varies greatly among individuals. Folate is indeed crucial for women of childbearing age, but the amount in okra water needs to be quantified against recommended daily intakes, which are often met through fortified foods or prenatal supplements under medical guidance. Could relying on okra water for folate, for instance, be insufficient for someone trying to conceive? If you are experiencing significant hormonal imbalances or fertility challenges, these require careful medical evaluation and management. Attributing significant power to okra water in these deeply complex physiological processes might be an overstatement. Is it a supportive adjunct, or is it being presented as more of a solution than it realistically can be? Finally, okra water is sometimes touted for weight loss and even increasing libido. For weight loss, soluble fiber can indeed promote fullness, but sustainable weight management is about overall calorie balance, nutrient density, regular physical activity, and behavioral changes. Is okra water a significant tool in this arsenal, or a very minor player? Could the time and focus spent on preparing and drinking okra water be better invested in meal planning or exercise? What if the minimal impact on satiety from okra water doesn't translate into meaningful calorie reduction for most people? As for libido, this is influenced by a multitude of factors: psychological well-being, relationship dynamics, hormonal health, overall physical health, and medication side effects. While nutrients like zinc and magnesium are important, their levels in okra water and their direct impact on libido in humans drinking this infusion are not well established. Could the suggestion of a libido boost from okra water create unrealistic expectations or distract from addressing the real, often multifaceted reasons for low libido? If, after considering all this, you're still curious to try okra water, the preparation is indeed simple. Wash a few okra pods, slice them, put them in a jar with spring water, and refrigerate for 12 to 24 hours. Drinking about 16 ounces in the morning on an empty stomach is often suggested. But here's my strong, cautionary note, echoing the style you appreciate. Before you start any new health remedy, even something seemingly benign as okra water, it's wise to pause. If you have any underlying health conditions, are pregnant or breastfeeding, or are taking medications, please talk to your doctor first. What if okra water interacts with your medication? What if its effects on blood sugar, however modest, are not advisable for your specific situation? Remember, natural does not always mean safe for everyone or effective for every claim. Some people might experience digestive changes. Okra contains fructans, a type of FODMAP that can cause digestive upset in sensitive individuals, particularly those with IBS. This is rarely mentioned in the more enthusiastic promotions. So, what's the takeaway from our deep dive into okra water? It seems that okra, like many vegetables, possesses beneficial compounds. Soaking it in water might extract some of these. It may offer mild hydration, a bit of soluble fiber, and some antioxidants. But, and this is a big but, is it the transformative health elixir it's often portrayed to be? Based on a critical look, it seems unlikely to live up to the more extraordinary claims. The real concern here is that the intense focus on individual superfoods or specific preparations like okra water can distract us from the foundational principles of health: a balanced, varied diet, rich in whole foods, regular physical activity, adequate sleep, stress management, and appropriate medical care when needed. These pillars are not as glamorous as a secret remedy, perhaps. They require consistent effort, but they are backed by far more robust scientific evidence for promoting long-term health and well-being. Instead of searching for that one magic bullet, what if we embrace the power of consistent, sensible lifestyle choices? What if we focused on building a strong foundation of health rather than chasing fleeting trends? Protect your health by being an informed consumer of health information. Question the hype. Look for evidence beyond anecdotes and animal studies. And always prioritize comprehensive, balanced approaches over isolated quick fixes. Your journey to better health is just that, a journey, not a destination reached by a single ingredient. What are your thoughts? Have you tried okra water? What has been your experience with health trends in general? Share your insights in the comments below. Your perspective adds so much value to our community, and if you found this balanced discussion helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that aims to empower you with knowledge. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay critical, and here's to making truly informed choices for your well-being. We'll see you in the next video.